Great toe extension. I've got my patient sitting on the edge of the table. I'm gonna put her foot up on my lap. I'm gonna have my stabilizing hand on the ankle. My test hand is gonna be right on the big toe. This is actually testing the extensor hallucis longus and brevis. I'm gonna have her bring her big toe up towards her, and then I'm gonna try and break it on the way down. All right, next we're doing ankle dorsiflexion on this patient right here. Same position, good to have her on the table with the leg off. I'm looking at her right ankle here. For ankle dorsiflexion, I'm testing the anterior tibialis and the extensor hallucis longus. Again, I'm going to stabilize on the ankle, and my test hand is going to be over her metatarsals, and I'm going to ask her to bring her foot up towards her, and I'm going to resist. 1, 2, 3. Dorsiflexion. All right. Next, we're doing ankle plantar flexion. Same position, she's going to be sitting, she's going to have her leg off. So for plantar flexion, we're testing the back of her legs muscles, so the soleus, the gastrocnemius, and the plantaris. Stabilizing hand is going to be lower third of the fibula, and then the test hand is going to be on the dorsum of her foot. And I'm just going to have her plant her foot down as if she's pushing on a gas pedal. Resist it, 1, 2, 3, and that's plantar flexion. All right, next we're doing knee flexion. We have our patient prone here, and to test knee flexion, we're testing the hamstrings. So first, I'm going to have my stabilizing hand on the lower third of her hamstrings, and my testing hand is going to be on the back of her ankle. And I'm just going to have her bring her leg up towards her butt. So can you raise your leg, please?
Oh yeah, you gotta sit with Marshall.
And then back down. But I mean, fighting it on the way up. That's knee flexion. All right, next we're doing knee extension. For knee extension, we're testing our quad muscles. I'm gonna have my stabilizing hand above her knee and my test hand right above her anterior ankle joint. And then I'm just gonna have her raise her leg up like she's doing a knee extension. I'm gonna fight it on the way up. 1, 2, 3, and that's it for knee extension. Next, we're doing hip extension. We're gonna have her lie prone, and for hip extension, we're gonna test the glute max and the hamstrings.
I'm scared of falling off.
So my stabilizing hand is gonna be above her butt. Is it okay if I touch you? Okay. The test hand is gonna be on the lower third of her hamstrings. And then I'm just gonna have her raise her whole leg up as high as she can. Ready, up. I'm fighting it, back down. We're doing hip extension, we're isolating the glutes. To isolate the glutes, we're gonna bend the knee at a 90-degree angle. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Stabilizing hand up here, test hand, lower third of the hamstrings. And again, I'm gonna have her raise her hip up, so flexion upwards. And fighting it back down. Next, we got hip flexion. I'm gonna have her sitting on the table with her leg off again. My stabilizing hand, hip flexion tests the iliopsoas, sartorius. My stabilizing hand is gonna be up on her ASIS. Is it okay if I touch you on the hip? All right, and my test hand is gonna be on the
knee.
Right above the knee?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I'm just gonna have her raise her hip upwards. Fight it on the way up and then down. And that is hip flexion. So now we're gonna do hip adduction. We have the patient sitting on the edge of the table. On hip adduction, we're testing your adductor magnus, longus, brevis, gracilis, and your pectineus. So for adduction, we're just gonna put our arms in between, like on the knees, and then I'm gonna have her bring her knees towards each other, and I'm gonna fight it on the way in. And that's it, that's adduction. And while abduction is your glute medius and your minimus and your tensor fascia lata. Same area, just on the outside. We're gonna go on the outside of the knees, and I'm gonna have her bring her knees outwards towards my hands. Fight it, and we're good.